Hello, this is Sebastian here. I would like to clarify that all my previous email has been hijacked, and I actually launched a police report quite some time ago, I think a few months ago. My previous email, such as sebtay82@gmail.com and this taykg@gmail.com, and uh, all the previous email that I have has already been hijacked, and I no longer have control over my previous email. So any email came from my previous email, they are not from me. Somebody hijacked my email. I do not know whether it's the government, the Malaysia government, or someone else. I do not know who is the person that responsible for this. I launched a police report. Of course, it is just for record keeping purposes. I do not think that the Malaysia government is going to do anything about it. It probably could be the government itself, because I've been talking, I've been voice out my concern over Malaysia, whether Malaysia is capable of self-governing or not. This question is imperative because there are many indications and symptoms that shows that Malaysia capability in self-governing the country is very much in doubt. There is no doubt that Malaysia is capable of self-determinations, but whether is Malaysia capable of self-governing this country properly or not, that is a huge question. Self-determination and self-governing is a different, two separate things. And I personally, I no longer have any wish. I do not want to stay in Malaysia any longer. I'm waiting for my mother, Esther Lim. I hope everybody know who is my mother, Esther Lim, and my father. I do not know who is my father. Wealthy people, they have multiple partners. I do not really know who is my father. But whatever it is, I hope my mother can arrange me uh, to be sent to either United Kingdom or United States of America as soon as possible. I do not wish to stay here, and please do not pass the passport to me. Keep the passport. Just let me know where and when I should go to the airport, and which airport. There is Subang Jaya, there is KLIA. Within KLIA, there are two airports, KLIA 1 and KLIA 2. And within Kuala Lumpur, there is also another one in Subang Jaya. All these three are private airport. There are also some military airport. Of course, I'm not going to the military airport. My options are within these three options, the private airport. And if my mom or my daddy deployed a private jet, let me know. Let me know who is the captain, and I will follow the captain. Please also let me verify the captain, and keep the passport for me. Get all the paperwork done. Get all the paperwork done. I'll just board the private jet, or if you arrange a cruise line or some yacht, yacht, or they call it yacht, whatever pronunciations you prefer. It does not matter. The most important thing is to arrange a transport for me to exit Malaysia. I do not wish to stay here. I do not want to waste time in Malaysia. I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of things in my mind. Apart from the corporate social responsibility, of course, I need to concentrate on my main business. There are many things I have in mind that I would want to do, and I hope my parents please do it as soon as possible. Uh, Please arrange all this, and if possible, also help arrange a bodyguard for me. Arrange a bodyguard to escort me out from Malaysia, and I would give me some money. I will arrange my security team. I know Malaysia government would not let me go so easily. Even after I landed the countries where I'm going to live, I will at least spend a few months establish my not only my company, as well as my family, to settle down, get my children enrolled into school and all that. Of Of course, all this I will arrange later. But the most immediate thing now is to get me out of Malaysia. I do not wish to stay here. I have enough evidence that Malaysia's, whether in terms of mismanagement or whatever, whether in terms of the constitutions, uh, I don't know whether I should call it malfunctions or there are some problem within the constitutions as well as the religion of Islam. I think there are some element with malicious intentions. They're trying to stir racial harmony, the problem of racial harmony. Well, the problem rooted within the religion of Islam itself. So it is a huge topic to talk, but I no longer wish to need to express anything about Malaysia. I think I've spoken enough about Malaysia. I've written enough. Anyone that can read, that can decipher what I've written, will understand what is the situation in Malaysia. And I do not want to waste my time. I'm a private entity. I do not take a single cent of the public money. And I have not benefited from the public, the Malaysia public, the Malaysia society. So I hope everyone understand. I'm not from MSCC. I'm not from the law enforcement. By right, I do not have the privity. I do not have the obligations or duty to write all these things, to advocate or to express my concern about Malaysia. All these are supposed to be done by the Attorney General, the Public Prosecutor, the MSCC, and even the monarch, the Malaysian monarch, the Sultan, and the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. All this supposed to be done by them, not me. I never get a single cent from Malaysian government. I never worked in the Malaysian government before. And I am doing this at my individual capacity, and I believe all these are more than enough, are more than beyond any person's, any individual's duty or capacity. So I believe I have done enough here. Whatever I have in Malaysia is already done. I'm just hope my parent, whether it's my parent or the US government or the United Kingdom government, whether it's from my family or from the countries, or especially UK, because Malaysia was colonized by UK, and UK was the one that given Malaysia independence, and UK have the duty of care toward the grant, granting it Malaysia independence. There is some liabilities because the Malaysia agreement was signed by all the parties, including United Kingdom, Singapore, North Borneo, Sarawak, and Malaya. So I believe everyone has some responsibility toward the issues that I raised, and there are many issues, and what I have been raised is only tip of the iceberg. And I hope my message is clear. My phone number is 01127317552. I cannot be more explicit. This is what I have to say, and I hope they get my message and act swiftly and